What is going on, guys? We are back with another video on Brad's Boss 302 swapped 04 Mustang GT. You guys saw we actually rebuilt this engine. It's 0 mileage. The bearings are all brand new. Crank was just polished. Basically built this motor. So we have a 0 mile engine, and typically you're gonna want to prime an engine. Some people just let it go, you know, just start it up. But Jordan at Modular Head Shop showed this trick to me, and it's actually pretty cool, and it's fairly inexpensive to make this little rig up. Helps build up pressure in your tensioners, your lash adjusters, and gets the oil all in the places where it needs to be. So let's hop into what you need for this.
Everything we got here, I got off of Amazon, had it all shipped to my house. I think I got it all within 2-3 days of ordering it. Only thing I didn't order was this line here because we already have some lying around. This is 6AN. So we got our straight swivel fittings. Then we have this guy here. That is, I believe, 1/4 to 6. And then we got this one, which is 1/8 to 6AN. We got our tap and then pump sprayer. So what we're gonna do is pump sprayer, we're gonna take apart the nozzle in the end, we're gonna tap the end of it, and we're gonna put this fitting into place. Basically use it just as a regular pump sprayer, but we're gonna push oil up through it. We're doing a little bit longer of a line than what Jordan did in his video, and that's just because we have the engine in the car. He did everything on the stand. So give us a little bit of room to play with everything. That way we're not trying to kill ourselves, trying to hold the pump sprayer, pump it while we're doing everything. So let's get into it. Let's get this built.
Yeah.
On the pump, here's our nozzle. I actually had this little tiny guy, I don't know how well you can see that, but it was sitting inside there. So pop that guy out, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our tap, run our tap down it, and then put our little fitting on. Perfect. That fits just like that. So we'll go ahead and tap out. Yeah. Alright, nice and threaded. There that is. Got it in there. Go ahead and tighten it down a little bit further.
It's only plastic though, so.
It's plastic, so you don't want to go too far, and it should seal fairly well because it is NPT. Make sure when you tap it, you get as much of that plastic out as you possibly can. Flush it a couple times because you don't want to put that through your engine.
Not ideal.
Alright. So there we are.
That's pretty much it.
Oil primer.
Yep. Attach that to that, and then I think you just have a fitting to go to the block.
You just got this little guy. So what we'll do is we'll pull out the pressure sensor that's on the filter housing and put this in.
Look at that pretty GT500 right there. .21mm. Let's pull the oil pressure sensor out. One of those guys. So that's what the fitting looks like. Take your AN line, put her on.
I'm so glad I have a tubular K and not a stock K.
Yeah.
I definitely have no room right now.
Shout out to UPR. What's that shiny thing up there? It looks like a turbo.
Figure it out later.
Alright, that's what the rig looks like. Line running into the block. Run that to your oil sprayer, formerly lawn sprayer. And now, pour the oil in, pump it up, and then you just spray it.
So this is 1 gallon. We're probably going to do about halfway or so.
Yeah, and this is the same oil you're going to be putting in the car, so anything you don't use here, it'll go in the car. So what do we got, 5W30?
I think this one picked up. Yeah, 530.
So this is going to be the break-in oil. We'll probably do a short oil change interval on this, and then get some 5W50 in it. Alright, so we pump that up. We're going to take the oil cap off just so we can start to hear when it starts to build some pressure up to the top. You're actually going to hear it right in there, which is pretty cool. So
It's
pumped.
Pushed about half a quart into the engine.
Now you gotta spray it.
I actually have it locked.
What does that mean?
So it's on an actuator, but if you push the trigger forward, it'll lock it open. So all you have to do is press your handle down to build pressure. Hear anything yet?
Not yet.
Oh, there it goes.
You hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Oh yeah, I can hear it. I don't know if the camera will be able to hear it, but yep.
It's making a very like gurgled sound.
Yep. Yeah, it's pushing all the oil. Building pressure. Now you can hear it. Putting the microphone in it. So that's what building pressure all the way up through the lash adjusters, timing components, just working the oil in everywhere, which is exactly what you want. And that, my friends, is how you prime an engine. Once you do that, you can use this for several other cars. I mean, as long as you don't rip that fitting out of the plastic there, I mean, it's good to go. I mean, any engine that you're starting up, 0 mileage, or even used, you know, you want to build some pressure in it before you start it. Because, I mean, we do it here. We start a lot of engines that have been sitting for a while, that we get them from auction. Every single time, what happens? You hear the lash adjusters make some noise in the head, and then it quiets down.
They rattle, and then after 10 to 15 seconds, they quiet down.
Yeah, it's always because the oil will drain down in the heads all the way down, and then so when it starts, it's building pressure, and then it's waiting to shoot it all up there. I mean, look how long it took for it to be hissing out of the oil cap. Yeah, granted that's not an engine, but that's building probably what, 40, 50 pounds of pressure?
I don't know. Usually these aren't rated for super high pressure, but I would say this does at least 10.
Okay, maybe I was a little high. I don't know. Let's just say at least 20. I mean, it's building enough pressure to work everything through, and that's definitely a good idea for a fresh 0 mileage engine. So if this video helped you out, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you guys want to pick up any of this stuff, I'll have some Amazon links to make it easy for you guys. I don't know what that was. Anyway guys, leave a comment, let us know what you think. If you're excited to see Brad's Boxer 2 engine start up with the blower, leave a comment, like the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.